Hello, my friends. My name is Jenny, and I am coming to you from Pelham, Alabama, in the corner of my living room here. Thank you so much for joining me. I just wanted to find a way for us to connect since we can't physically come together. So just wanted to, in a world that's just so different and difficult right now, really, just wanted to let you know that you guys are in my heart. Big hugs to you, and I miss you so much. So friends, family, students, my regular students, this is for you. And we're gonna work with our breath today. So you don't need any yoga practice. If you can breathe, you can do this practice. So no yoga experience needed. If you have a mat or a blanket or a towel, that will serve you well here. I've also got 2 towels rolled up like burritos. So just, find what you have. We're just gonna start with what you have and go from there. So once again, the breath is the ultimate yoga practice. If we did nothing else for this next 45 minutes or so, but just breathe, we would be doing so much benefit for our body and our minds. Just that breath helps to regulate the central nervous system. So many benefits for the body. So just coming into that breath and staying with the breath. We don't have to go anywhere to get our breath. We always have our breath with us. Our breath is free. We don't have to pay anything for this breath. So it's something that we just always have, which is amazing. So we're gonna use that breath and find a little flow tonight. So when you're ready, just grab your towels that you've rolled up, and we're gonna bring the soles of the feet to the earth. We're gonna find our way to our backs. So just start to bring the soles of the feet to the earth, bending the knees here. Take the hands, bring them behind the thighs here, and then very slowly just start to roll onto your back. Oh, good. And just noticing how this feels for you here. Just noticing, taking a little scan, almost like a Xerox copy machine. Starting at the toes, working your way up through the body. Lift the crown of the head up, and then reach it towards the back of the room, making a little bit more space towards the back of your mat. And then very gently, maybe starting to create a little rocking sensation, side to side, right to left. Noticing how this feels, noticing what is going on in this body. And I want to encourage you, we're not in a class setting here, but I want to encourage you just to listen to your body. So don't worry about what you think it's supposed to feel like. Really notice, how does it feel in your body? Because all of our bodies are so different, and we want to do what's best for them. All of our bodies have been through different experiences. None of us have any other person's yesterdays, so we just need to listen to our body and focus on our breath. When you're ready, start to bring the soles of the feet to the earth. The knees are going to be about hip-width distance here. And then just start to find the sensation of drawing the crown of the head towards the back of your mat. So we want to make a lot of space in the neck and the cervical spine here. Bringing some freedom in between each little vertebrae. And then as you're ready, bring your hands to your belly. See if you can soften through your shoulders, soften through the neck. Soften through your facial muscles. Allow the tongue to rest in the low bowl, the base of your mouth. Just start to separate the teeth. Notice if you're holding any tension in your jaw. Notice if you're holding any tension in your forehead and your brow. Those are areas where we tend to hold a lot of stress and a lot of tension. Just areas to look for there. So as you're ready, let's start to come into this breath. Maybe close your eyes and then start to take a deep breath in through the nostrils. As you breathe in, feel your belly lifting those hands a little higher And then exhale that breath out. See if you can soften somewhere where we tend to hold a little tightness. Just noticing what you can soften. Another breath in through the nostrils. And as you exhale, softening somewhere, you can open the mouth, sigh it out. Anything that helps you find a sense of letting go. Take one more breath in. And exhale that breath out. Awesome, you guys. Just start to draw the knees into the chest. Keep some softness here. So gently bringing your hands to the outer edges of those knees and sway side to side. Good. As you're ready, we're going to bring the soles of the feet together again. Find your towels and just place them on the outer edges of the legs here. We're going to bring the soles of the feet together and then just allow those knees to open gently. Supta Baddha Konasana here. Good. And then find a place where you can allow the palms to face up. Maybe close your eyes here. Find your breath. Exhale that breath out. Another breath in. And exhale that breath out completely. Even that last baby sip of air. One more big breath in here. This shape right here helps to soften and decompress the low back. Exhale that breath out. It's really great for the low back, for that lumbar spine. And then as you're ready, just start to bring the hands outside of the thighs and just start to bring those knees back together. Good. Take the feet about mat width and then very slowly just start to windshield wiper the legs side to side, right to left. Notice how this feels in your body. How does it feel in your low back? Coming back to your breath. Good. And then bringing the knees back to center. Start to goalpost the arms here, just allowing the shoulders to connect to the earth. Once again, lengthening through the crown of the head, drawing it towards the back of the mat. So that's a practice. Making space where we tend to tighten and compress in areas. So we want to find length and freedom in the spine, between each vertebrae. So here we are, and just start to, once again, windshield wiper those legs side to side. Take your time here, there's no rush. Good, and then bringing back to center. Good, and we're just going to take the feet out long on the mat. Flex through the feet. Imagine the feet as being lungs. Imagine drawing your breath in through the feet. Reach the fingertips towards the top of your mat. This big line of energy through the body. Take a big breath in here. And exhale that breath out. You can sigh it out. Another breath in. And exhale that breath out. Good, as you're ready, bring the arms down. Just start to bend the right knee. Bring the sole of the right foot to the earth. And we're going to draw that right knee up into the body. Nice and slow here. Just notice how it feels for you. I like to take my left hand and ground my left hip, just to encourage the left hip to be soft. It likes to rise up and help on these occasions. So as you're ready, maybe start to take a breath in and exhale that breath out. And then on your next inhale, maybe drawing that knee a little bit more out and up towards the armpit. So extending the right arm out a little bit more. Another breath in. And exhale the breath out. Return the right sole of the foot to the earth. And then start to bend the left knee. Bring the left sole of the foot to the earth. Extend the right leg out long. Flex through the right foot. So energy here, lengthening through the spine. And as you're ready, draw the left knee in towards the chest. Take a breath in. And a big breath out. Good. On your next inhale, start to draw that left knee in towards the armpit. So drawing it in as much as feels good. Let's not crank, but let's be really mindful here. Once again, you can take the right hand, gently encouraging the right hip to soften towards the earth. Take another breath in. And bring that sole of the foot to the earth. Good. Start to bring both feet to the earth and then draw the knees in towards the chest. We're going to take those feet up towards the sky. Palms face down right beside the hips and just start to make some gentle circles. Start to bring some great, amazing energy into these feet. Lots of love. These feet do amazing things for us. They get us everywhere that we need to be. And so let's give them some love. Just start to reverse your circle, whatever direction you're in, just moving in the other direction. See if you can bring some space in between every little toe, every little neck and corner of these feet, and even into the soles of the feet, the inner and outer ankles. Gotta draw the knees back in towards the chest. Maybe sway side to side. And give that low back some love. Good. And then take it nice and slow here. You're just going to start to roll onto one side. Doesn't matter what side, left or right. Allow one arm to extend as a little pillow. And then as you're ready, press yourself up. And we're going to come into this seated position. You can be whatever feels good for you. You can have the legs a little bit looser. You can crisscross applesauce, so I'm just your guide. You are your own best teacher. Another amazing thing about the yoga practice is just listening to your body and knowing what you can add in, what you can take out, what doesn't feel good for you. So it's amazing just really listening to the body here and using our breath to get a little bit deeper. As you're ready, start to inhale, lift up through the fingers, reach up towards the sky. See if you can soften through the shoulders, soften through the neck, places that we tend to hold a lot of tension, a lot of tightness. Good, you may even close the eyes. And then we're just gonna circle the wrists down towards the mat. So very slowly, starting to bring some of that synovial fluid into these joints. And then rolling them back up towards the sky. Inhale the breath. Reach those fingers up. Good. We're just going to twist to the left here. Exhale as much as feels good for you. So you can tune it up or tune it down as much as you need. Inhale back to center. And then exhale, just twisting to the right. Inhale, bring it back through center. Exhale, twist to the left. You can take your gaze in the direction of those hands and then exhale one more time to the right. Inhale, bring it right back up. And we're going to hold this twist here, so be very mindful. Now the right hand comes to the left knee. The left hand comes behind as a kickstand. So as you're ready, inhale, lengthen through the crown of the head, grow tall, big breath. And then exhale, maybe taking your gaze towards the left shoulder. Continue with your breath. And then inhale, bring it back through center. Good. We're going to move through the other side. When you're ready, inhale, reach the arms up towards the sky. Relax the shoulders. Left hand comes to the right knee. Right hand behind as a little kickstand. Inhale to lift and lengthen. Big breath here. Exhale. Gently take your gaze to the right shoulder. And then bring it right back through center. Inhale, reach up through those fingers. Good. Bring the hands to heart. Bring the palms together, hands to heart center. Close the eyes. Notice how this feels. You may want to reverse your legs. So whatever one was on top, maybe switching those sides. When you're ready, inhale, reach those fingers up towards the sky. Good. The hands are still together. We're going to clasp through the fingers. So start to connect the fingers here. And then as you're ready, start to turn the palms up towards the sky. Relax the shoulders. Take a big breath in. And as you exhale, gently leaning over to the left. And then bring it right back through center. Being mindful here, we don't want to create any more crunching in the body. We want to find freedom and length in the spine. Inhale back through center. Good. As you're ready, just start to goalpost the arms. Gently lifting up through the heart. We're going to take a big inhale. Send that breath through the heart space. Imagine all the love in the world circling around this amazing heart. And then send it right back out into your home, into your world. One more breath here. Breathe into this heart space and exhale that breath out. Inhale, reach those arms up. Good. Exhale that left hand down to the earth. The left elbow may bend a little bit here, just hugging in towards the body. Right arm reaches up. Good. Big breath here. And then as you're ready, just start to circle the arm. Big circles. Drawing all that goodness into the body. Maybe closing the eyes and then reverse that circle. Softening through the face. Notice if you're holding your breath again, see if you can come back to your breath. Good, and exhale the right hand to the earth. Same thing here. Start to gently bend the elbow. Left arm reaches up towards the sky. Good, opening through the heart. I tend to like to keep my elbow bent here, just for movement and flexibility, range of motion. As you're ready, just start to move in big circles. Doesn't matter which way you go. No right or wrong here. The only thing that matters is that you are connecting to your powerful breath. And then reverse that circle. Just allowing this to nurture the shoulders, nurture the heart. Brings so much good energy into the body. Good breath, new breath. And then when you're ready, release that hand to the earth. Inhale, reach up through the fingers. Big breath. Once again, we're going to just allow the hands to come out in front. Wherever they are is perfect. Inhale, lift up through the heart. And then as you exhale, tuck your chin to chest. Make some space in the neck. Good. Staying right here, see if you can mindfully draw another breath in. Send it through the shoulders, send it through the neck. And exhale that breath out. When you're ready, we're going to rise up to our hands and knees. So a lot of space in between your fingers here to protect our wrists so that we can practice yoga for a long, long time together. And so we're going to start to bring the hands right underneath the shoulders. Remember, lots of space in between each finger, just to protect the wrist. The knees are about hip-width distance apart, and we're going to start to lengthen through the crown of the head. So it doesn't seem like we're doing a lot here, but we are finding a lot of length through each vertebrae. Take a big breath in here. And exhale that breath out. And once again, lengthening through the crown of the head. Exhale that breath out. When you're ready, start to tuck the toes. Press back into the toes. Lots of love. See if you can engage even that little pinky toe that likes to escape. Big breath in. And big breath out. Just coming back into your tabletop here. As you're ready, start to tuck the toes again. And we're gonna start to lift the knees off the earth. Notice if you've lost your breath. Come back to your breath. Take another breath in here. Exhale that breath out, and then very slowly coming into our downward facing dog. So I like to keep my knees bent here in the beginning, and our feet are about hip width distance. Remember, lots of space in between the fingers. Start to draw your head forwards and backwards. Shaking your head yes, maybe shaking the head no, side to side. Just allowing the neck and the shoulders to find a sense of release, a sense of letting go. Take another breath in here, and let's exhale that breath out together. Another breath in, and exhale the breath out. Amazing. When you're ready, start to bend the knees, lift the heels. Very slowly, take your gaze to the top of the mat. We're just gonna start to bring the feet all the way up to the top of the mat. Good. A little bend in the knees here, as much as you need here, and just start to grab opposite elbows. Find a place where you can allow the forehead to connect with the arms. So the sense of grounding down into the earth. The soles of the feet grounding like roots of a tree. The feet are grounding, so we're finding this active sensation in the lower body and this more passive sensation in the upper body. Good, and then very gently, just starting to sway side to side. Or if your body's craving stillness here, maybe just honoring that. So whatever feels good, maybe a little mixing it up. Good, but I encourage you just to surrender the neck, surrender the shoulders, just allow them to have the sensation of letting go. With another breath in, say to yourself, let. With another breath out, exhale, say to yourself, go, let go. Allowing any tension, any tightness, any stagnant thoughts in the mind, just allowing them to roll onto your mat. And don't pick them back up, just allow them to let go. So anything that is not allowing you to move forward, see if you can let it go. Just inviting in new breath into the body, new energy, new thoughts. Good. And as you're ready, keep it so soft here. Start to tuck your chin to chest and keep your head super heavy. We're going to roll up one vertebrae at a time. Allow the hands to let go. Just start to roll up one vertebrae at a time. And when you finally reach the top, take the shoulders up towards the ears. And then squeeze the shoulder blades together. So the shoulder blades are finding like this kissing sensation. Inhale, lifting up. Big breath. Exhale, shoulders squeeze together. One more time. Inhale. Maybe closing the eyes, finding so much love for these shoulders. And then when you're ready, hands by your side. Feet are about hip width distance. And then as you're ready, inhale, reach up through those fingers. Fingers reach up towards the sky. Good, and we're going to lead with the heart. Bend the knees a lot. All the way down, deeply forward fold. Hands are going to come somewhere. They come on the shins, the thighs, maybe on the mat. But we want to have this line, this long line of the body. The hips are reaching back, crown of the head reaching forward. And notice where your shoulders are. See if you can allow them to soften out of your ears. Take another breath in here. And exhale, hands to the earth. Good, one more time. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Find that tabletop. So we're finding this amazing extension in between each vertebrae. Exhale, hands to the earth. Good, and then as you're ready, we're going to step the left leg back. And dropping the left knee to the earth. Inhale, reach up through those fingers. find this middle ground here. So a little sense of balance, not moving too far forward or backwards, but finding this place in the middle. Find your breath. Take a big breath in through the body, and then exhale, gently twisting to the right. Keep it nice and simple here. You may choose to take your gaze back to that right hand. Inhale, bring it right back up. Exhale, hands to the earth. Good, we're gonna keep the left palm grounded. Right hand's gonna come to this right knee. And you stay just where you are. I'm just gonna shift my position so you can see how it looks in your body, how it's supposed to look. So when you're ready, just taking the right hand to that right knee. Good, find your breath. And then as you exhale, just taking your gaze to that right elbow, maybe to the right wall of your room, wherever you are. Good, notice, just make sure that feels okay in your neck. Good, and then bringing it right back to center. Good, hands come outside of that right foot. So when you're ready, we're gonna shift the hips back. The toes reach up towards the sky, and I'm on my finger pads here. Good, so we want to keep our hips squared here. Notice how it feels for you. And we're going to flow with the breath. Inhale, lift up here. And exhale, bend the elbows, gently fold forward, allow the neck to be soft. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, folding forward. One more breath in. Exhale, folding forward. Good, and when you're ready, plant that right foot to the earth. Good, left palm is gonna ground down, right arm is gonna reach up. So we've got this long line with the arms. Good, and you may just, if that's too much for you, you can stay right here with that hand on that right knee. So many options here. You can even bring the hand to the right hip. Good, so wherever you are is perfect. Good, just as long as you stay connected to that breath. Take another breath in. You can even tuck the toes to find a little bit more challenge here. Good, and then when you're ready, bring the right hand to the earth. Step the right leg back. Good, bring the soles of the feet together. Allow the knees to open wide here. Arms reaching towards the front of your mat. Take a big breath in. And exhale, forehead connects with the earth. Find the space in the neck, space in the shoulders. And this is child's pose. So much goodness for the body here. Taking a load off that lumbar spine. And just finding your breath here. Maybe a little side-to-side rock the forehead. If your forehead's not able to connect with the earth, you can even bend the elbows, bring the earth to you. You can bring your towel also. So when you're ready, inhale, we're gonna rise back up to our tabletop. Good, and find a little lift here. We're gonna lift up through the heart. Exhale, ground the spine, press away from the earth. Inhale, lifting up through the heart. This is cat-cow. Spinal extension and flexion, bringing lots of good lubrication into this amazing spine. Inhale, one more breath. And exhale, rounding the spine. Good, maybe one more bonus here. Inhale. Good, exhale, press away from the earth. Tuck your chin to chest. Good, and then bring it right back to center. Good, as you're ready, make a lot of space in between these fingers. Start to tuck the toes, lift the knees off the earth. Take a big breath here. Inhale, deep breath. And then exhale, coming back into our downward facing dog. Once again, let's take a few deep breaths here together. Inhale that breath. Exhale the breath out. One more breath in. And exhale. As you're ready, bend those knees, lift the heels very mindfully. Just start to make your way to the top of the mat. Once again, we're going to bend the knees a lot. Maybe grab opposite elbows. Maybe sway side to side. A little sense of letting go here. And then allow the hands to draw back towards the earth. Keep a bend in the knees, slowly round up one vertebrae at a time. So keep it nice and slow when you reach the top. Shoulders reach up and exhale. Another breath in. And exhale. Inhale, reaching up here. And then we're going to let it go. We're going to sink into our chair here. Bend the knees. Lower the hips. So you've got an imaginary chair here, gently tucking the tailbone. It's a very subtle act here. And then when you're ready, inhale, reach up. Stay with me, and we're just going to let it go here. Exhale. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, lift it up. And exhale. Inhale, big breath. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, reach up, find that lift. Exhale, last time, letting go of anything that is, once again, holding on. Goalpost the arms, bend the elbows. Take a big breath in through the heart. Big breath out. Big breath of peace out into your world. Inhale those arms up towards the sky. And then as you're ready, we're going to swan dive all the way down, deeply forward fold. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Find that lift. Exhale, lower. Once again, so hands are somewhere where you can find that extension in the spine. We want this flat spine in the back so we can eat dinner on our backs. Another breath in, and then exhale, hands to the earth. As you're ready, we're going to step the right leg back. We're going to drop the right knee to the earth. Once again, find that middle ground here. Not too far forward, not too far back. Inhale, deep breath. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, bring it right back up towards the center. Exhale, hands down. Around that left foot. Good, and then as you're ready, we're just going to shift those hips back. Those toes lift up towards the sky. Take a big breath in here. Find that lift and lengthen. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, one more time. Exhale, lower. Start to press that left foot right back into the earth. The left palm grounds right beside that left foot. So you've got your right hand here, left foot there. Left hand comes to that left knee. Stay with your breath. Take a big breath in here. And exhale. Gaze towards the back of your mat or somewhere that feels okay for you. Inhale. And exhale that breath out. Good, bring it right back to center here. Good, we're going to keep the right palm grounded. Extend, reach up through that left arm. So once again, we've got this long line with the arms. Good, if that's too much for you, you can come right back here. You can also, if you want a little bit more, you can tuck those toes, start to lift the right knee off the earth. Extend that arm. So many possibilities. Good, and as we practice, you'll notice that you'll begin to get a little deeper, have a lot more freedom in the body. Good, one more breath, and then exhale. Good, we're gonna step the left leg back once again. This time, your choice here, you can keep the toes together and let the knees fall wide, or you can keep the knees together. Good, coming into child's pose, reach those arms out in front. A big breath in. Just take a big sighing breath out. Exhale, open the mouth, just sigh it out. And as you're ready, coming onto your hands and knees once again. Good. We're going to come to our belly. So go ahead and lower down to the belly. Good. Coming into a few cobras here. Keeping the hands just where they are. And those long legs pressing into the earth. So we want this opposition here. So pressing into the earth with the legs, and then the upper body gently lifts up through the heart. Take it nice and easy here. Big breath in. Exhale, lower. Forehead comes to the earth. Think about making space in the shoulders. Inhale, lift it up. And exhale, lower. Inhale one more time, big breath. Relax the shoulders out of the ears. Exhale, lower. Good, press into the palms. Come back into your tabletop. Good, and then when you're ready, we're gonna tuck those toes again. Pressing into the toes, spread the fingers wide. Good, as you're ready, starting to come back into your down dog. Take a moment here, shake your head yes. Shake your head no. Good, and then bend those knees a lot. Take your gaze forward. Walk the feet up to the top of the mat. Press through the feet. Inhale, lift up. Hands by your side. And when you're ready, inhale, reach up through those fingers. Fingers reach up towards the skies. Palms connect again. Inhale, press those palms up towards the sky. Good, and then gently reaching towards the left. So here we are again. Notice if it's a different sensation for you as we've started to create more movement. Inhale back to center. Exhale over to the right. And then back through center. Goalpost those arms. Take a big breath through the heart. And exhale that breath out. One more breath in here. And exhale that breath out. Beautiful, guys. And then as you're ready, hands are gonna come to the hips. Just start to take those feet wide, and the feet are gonna be parallel here. Toes are reaching forward. Good, hands come to the hips. So if you want to gather your towel or your blanket, you can have it right out in the front here for a little rising action, just to bring the earth to you. We're gonna lift up, inhale, big breath. And then as you exhale, just hinging at the hips, take your time here, feeling the sensation in your body. Inhale, big breath. And exhale those hands to the earth. Good, or to your blanket or to your towel. Just once again, surrender that head. See if you can allow the head to be so heavy. One more breath here. And exhale that breath out. Hands are going to come to the hips. Once again, we're going to roll all the way back up. Vertebrae, stacking over vertebrae. And we're going to turn the toes out here. So now the toes are facing out. And we're going to imagine there's a wall behind you. And start to reach the arms out into a T. Good. Very slowly, we're going to start to bend the knees and sink down this imaginary wall. See if you can keep the body stacked here. Shoulders under the head, hips under the shoulders. Take a big breath in here. You're going to feel this in your inner thighs, so stay with your breath. Remember your greatest tool. You've always got this amazing breath. Take another breath in. And exhale, sink a little deeper just because you can. Big gratitude. Inhale, reach it up here. Big breath in. Good, hands come right beside. And just start to heel toe the feet together. Good job, guys. And then when you're ready, step to the top of your mat. Inhale, reach up through the fingers. Find that lift. Reach up, root down to rise up. Exhale, twist to the right. See if you can keep your hip bones squared. Inhale, bring it right back through center. So like headlights of a car, those hips are reaching forward. And then twist to the left. Inhale, bring it right back up. Good. Hands come through heart center. Bend the knees. Deeply forward fold here. Inhale once again. Find that flat spine. Big breath. Exhale, fold. And then as you're ready, step that left leg back. Right leg steps back also. Good. Lowering back onto our bellies, however you can get there. Doesn't have to be any beautiful way. Just take your time, very mindful. Keep this softness, keep this peace. Start to drop one forearm down at a time. So coming into our Sphinx. Once again, our toes are starting to reach towards the back. You may even start to kind of nudge those legs, reaching long towards the back of your mat. Relax the shoulders out of the ears. Good. Find your breath. See if you can breathe into this heart space. And exhale that breath out. Another breath in. And exhale that breath out. One more breath in. Exhale. Good, and here we go. We're just gonna bend the elbows. We're gonna bring the earth to us. So start to bring the forehead on top of those palms. Start to bend the knees and just start to sway side to side. And then release those feet to the earth. Just go ahead and bring the hands right beside the hips. So create this long line. Allow the forehead to come down to the earth. So woo, we've got this amazing line in the body. On your next inhale, we're just going to start to lift up through those feet. See if you can keep the inner thighs drawing in towards each other. Stay with your breath. The heart lifts up. And then maybe you float those hands off the earth. Superman, superwoman, super amazing body. Take another breath here. And exhale just from the one side of your face, one cheek. Closing the eyes. Bring your forehead back to center. Once again, we're just going to start to lift up. Find that length. Inhale, lift it up. And stay with the breath. You may feel that belly rising and fall. Another breath in. And then exhale. Just come to the other cheek. Just find that surrender here. Once again, bring those hands right out in front. Bend the knees. Just sway side to side. And then as you're ready, just bring those knees back to center. Hands are going to come underneath the shoulders. We're going to press back up into our tabletop. Cross the legs in the back. Good, and we're going to come to this wide leg forward fold. So being very mindful here. Noticing where you need to be here. Good, and when you're ready, we're going to start to lower that left hand down. Palm is going to face up towards the sky. The right arm reaches up. I like to keep my right elbow bent a little bit here. Once again, lifting up through the heart. So making a lot of space in this area where we tend to constrict and hold in. So we want to expand, lift up through the shoulders. Find this freedom. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, you may start to work those right fingers over towards the left toes. So be very mindful. Doesn't have to be anything big. Just listening to your body, throwing any judgment out the door. So we love to judge ourselves, and even though we're not in a class setting here, we tend to do a lot of judgment on ourselves. Let it go. And then send your body this amazing love and gratitude for all that it does. And when you're ready, we're just gonna roll on to the other side. Right palm comes down, palm face up, left arm reaches up. Inhale, big breath. Soften through the shoulders, soften through your facial muscles. Big breath. And as you exhale, reach those left fingers over towards the right toes. In that direction, it doesn't have to be anything big, and this side may be very different from your other side. So we want this long line of energy through the left side of the body. Still feeling that expansion through the right. And then as you're ready, bring it right back up through center. Good, here's a place where you may want your blankets or your towels. Good, we're gonna come down very mindfully here. So keep the toes reaching up towards the sky. Toes are reaching up. And I just came out a little too wide. So if that happens, come right back in with your breath, because it will. Every day's different, you know. So even though if we practice yoga on a regular basis, our experiences are different. Riding in the car, working on the computer, which a lot of us are doing right now, so our hips and our bodies start to lock up these muscles. So just start to bring awareness to where you need to be. And then as you're ready, take a big breath in here. And then maybe start to come down to your forearms. Notice how that feels. If that's too much, you can rise back up and just press those hands. Keep the hands reaching forward. You're gonna feel it regardless. So coming back into your breath. That breath is amazing, guys. And then exhale, let the breath go. Every little baby sip of air, leaving the body. Take another breath in. And exhale that breath out. Just noticing the power of the breath. One more breath in. This time maybe getting a little deeper, maybe not. Maybe you're exactly where you need to be. And then as you inhale, just start to reach back up, drawing all the way up. Take the hands and just close your legs together. Start to bring the soles of the feet together. So in this Baddha Konasana, this is what we call our easy pose. Super easy, so we want to keep it easy. If this is too much for you, you can keep those legs kind of loose here. So wherever you are, ground through the sits bones, anchor them down. Inhale, reach up through the crown of the head. Find this lift and length. We're going to keep our heart reaching up and out. So as you're ready, inhale, and then exhale, heart reaches up and out. Your elbows may bend here. You may bring the elbows outside of your shins. Tucking your chin to chest. Bringing so much space into the neck, into the shoulders. Take another breath in here. And then exhale maybe a little deeper. Beautiful, and then rising back up here. Gotta keep it nice and slow. Keep all that peace that you got. And then keeping the feet together, we're just gonna take them out into this diamond shape here. Soles of the feet together. Good, same idea here. We wanna find that lift and lengthen. Inhale, big breath. And exhale, maybe a little smile here as you fold forward. Good, once again, just finding a sense of gratitude. And thinking about sending this breath to work in a healing purpose for this body. Another breath in. And exhale. Hold a little deeper. Find a little more surrender. And then as you're ready, coming right back up. Good, and those feet are gonna come out long. Flex through the feet. Imagine those feet as lungs. So breathe your next breath in through those feet. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, lead with the heart. You can have a little bend in those knees as much as you need. Hands come somewhere on the shins, on the thighs, to the soles of the feet. Wherever they are is amazing. Good, so just find a little lift in your heart. Big breath in. Say hello, Coda. And then exhale, folding once again. Keep the heart reaching forward. Tuck your chin to chest. Find that length in the neck. Beautiful. And then just start to lift it up. All right. And then when you're ready, soles of the feet to the earth. Very slowly bending the knees. Start to bring the hands to the back of the thighs. Lengthen through the crown of the head. Take a big breath in here. Go ahead and bring the soles of the feet about the width of your mat here. We're going to bring the hands behind. Fingers are going to turn in towards the body, and we're just going to start to windshield wiper those legs side to side. Releasing in that lumbar area. Good, and then bringing it right back through center. Hands come underneath the thighs. We're going to lower all the way to the earth. Once again, see if you can reach, lift, and lift that head up towards the back of the mat. Starting to rock side to side. Release the feet to the earth. We're going to come in through a few bridges here just to find a release in the low back. Find some openness. Good. Hands come right beside the hips, palms face down, and the knees are about hip width distance here. You want to really plug in through those feet. Root down in the feet so we can find some lift. Root down to rise up, and then when you're ready, press through the feet. Lengthen through the crown of the head. Just start to lift up through the hips. So we're making a lot of space in the neck here. So kind of flattening that space out. And you can start to roll the shoulders underneath, maybe. Lifting up in the heart. Exhale, lower to the earth. Hips come right back down. Take a moment. Just notice how this feels for you. As you're ready, press through the feet. Start to lift up through the hips. Find that amazing expansion. And exhale, lower all the way to the earth. This time you can stay with just the hips, or I'll invite you to and start to add those arms in. So start to reach the arms towards the back of your mat. So we've got our heart lifting. Our hips are reaching, and then as you're ready, hands come down, hips come down, everything meets the earth. Draw those knees into the chest. Gently side to side here. Soles of the feet come to the earth. We're just going to take the right ankle, cross it over that left leg. And maybe ground through the fingers. Just start to bring that figure four shape up towards your body. Notice how this feels. You may choose to go a little deeper. Maybe bring the right hand in between those legs and the left hand on the outer edge, grabbing the outer thigh, drawing that shape in towards the body. Take a big breath here. And as you exhale, just releasing that left foot to the earth, release the right leg. We're going to just come right onto the other side. Left ankle right above the right knee. Good, palms ground in the earth. Just start to move this shape towards your body first. Notice how it feels. And then maybe going a little deeper. Maybe connecting the hands behind the right thigh. Good. Find your breath. Notice if you've lost that breath. Always coming back to the breath. It's all about the breath, my friends. And then when you're ready, releasing that foot to the earth. Just take those feet the width of your mat. Just start to roll those knees side to side. Windshield wiper the legs side to side. Draw the knees into your chest. Good. We're going to come into a happy baby. So you can bring the hands to the ankles, or if you can allow the hands to reach the outer edges of those feet. This is amazing for the low back. This is one of my favorite shapes in yoga, right here. So much goodness here. It's called Happy Baby, and it's the sense of non-doing, the sense of just being. So we are amazing human beings. So this is our roots as we were little, getting those feet up, coming into these shapes that nurture the body. This sense of playfulness. Take another breath in. And then as you're ready, draw those knees into your chest. Goal post the arms. Take a big breath in here. And then we're just going to extend the legs out. Good. Start to bend the right knee. Press the sole of the foot into the earth. And then keeping the right arm out, left hand is going to grab this right knee. Take a big breath in here. Big breath. And then as you exhale, very mindfully, just starting to draw that right knee across the body. The right elbow and the right shoulder, grounding back in towards the earth. So this twisting sensation in the upper body. Notice, kind of scan your body here. See if you're still holding on. And we're always still holding on in some place. See if you can still find some surrender somewhere. Maybe in the knee, in the hip, in the shoulder. Breathe here. Close the eyes. Drawing it right back through center. Press the sole of that right foot on the earth. And good. Just lengthen the right leg. Bring the left sole to the earth. Good. Here we go on this side. Just simply drawing that left knee up. Take the right hand, grab that left knee. Left arm opens out. And then as you're ready, let's use our breath here. Take a big breath in here. Drawing that left knee across the body. Once again, where are you still holding on? See if you can let go. Give your body permission just to let go here. Big breath in. And exhale. Very gently coming back through center, hugging those knees in, side to side, massaging that low back. And then as you're ready, we're going to bring the feet to the earth. We're going to find our final shape of our yoga practice, Shavasana. The most important shape of the whole practice. So all of that work that we did, inviting in the stillness into the body to start to lengthen one leg at a time. Sometimes it's the hardest. This is the hardest place to be for us people that like to multitask, and it's hard for us to just sit, to just be. and stillness, but this is amazing for our bodies. Just noticing how it feels. Even if your thoughts come up, just notice them. Imagine them as sailboats just passing through, or clouds. So try not to hold on to the thoughts. Just see them through. Close the eyes. Bring your awareness to the soles of the feet, the toes, the ankles, the legs. Invite in healing. Invite in gratitude. And then just working your way up towards the body. And then just starting to bring that awareness up through the side body, up through the belly, low back, through these hands, all the way up through the shoulders, through the heart, the back of the neck. And then just inviting the sense of healing, the sense of gratitude, drawing your awareness up through the face, up through the mind, the crown of the head. And just inviting the sense of surrender here. Nothing to do but just being in this moment. You're exactly where you need to be. And then just taking as much time as you need here. You can stay right here for as long as you need. I generally like to have a 3 to 5 minute shavasana. But wherever you are, and if you want to stay right where you are, you can continue to just surrender here, closing the eyes, softening through the body, imagining sandbags, just a sense of weightlessness. If you're ready to rise up, just start to roll, bend the knees, roll onto the left side. The left arm is going to reach out like a pillow. Good, and then very mindfully, keeping all of that peace that you gathered. Keep it in the body. Just bringing yourself back up to seated. And then as you're ready, inhale, reach up through the fingers, big breath. And exhale those fingers towards the earth. Another breath in. And exhale those fingers towards the earth. Last time, inhale, reach up, drawing all that goodness into the body, all of that peace into the heart. Just start to draw it in towards the heart. Hands come into your heart center. And, you know, life brings so much to our doorstep, so many different packages, and we are not able to choose what shows up. So we are able to choose how we act, how we react. So just remembering that we always can come back to practicing peace, practicing patience, practicing non-judgment, practicing understanding and love, and one of my favorites, practicing gratitude. And just bringing that right back into this body, feeling this peace that you have right now, and see if you can keep it and take it back out into your home, back out into your world. Take a big breath in and exhale that breath out. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me, and I will look forward to doing more of these with you guys, and I hope you'll have a beautiful rest of your day. I will see you on the flip side. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.